Hi CC families, good morning. It is week 12 of Classical Conversations Cycle 3, and I'm doing this video in the morning before I go because I have makeup on and I didn't want to do it later when it's all ruined. So if anything changes, I'll post a different video. So our 7 new timeline cards were Genghis Khan leads the Mongols, England's Magna Carta, Ottoman Empire, Marco Polo's journey to China, 100-Year War and the Black Death, and then we have Renaissance and China's Ming Dynasty. So for Genghis Khan, we're going to do a G, and then he was the ruler of the Mongols. So we're going to salute. So we do the G, and then we salute, and then we're going to march like the Mongols. Okay, so we do Genghis Khan. So your G looks like that, but it's this way. Genghis Khan led the Mongols, and we're marching. Okay, and then for England's Magna Carta, first, if you remember, this is England, so we grab our wrist like this, England, and then like this, Magna Carta. And then for Carta, we're going to do like the 10 Commandments where it was laws like this, but we're going to do a C. Okay, so like that, a C. And then Ottoman Empire, we're going to make an O, and then we're going to kind of do it in the shape of the country like that. And then Marco Polo, journey to China, we're actually going to do like a peekaboo, so it goes Marco Polo, peekaboo, and then for China, it's the way that their uniforms have the buttons, so it's shoulder, shoulder, button, shoulder, shoulder, hip for the buttons. So it's Marco Polo, shoulder, shoulder, hip, okay? And then the 100-Year War and the Black Death. So 100, you do your 1 and C for 100. So 100 war, and then the Black Death, you're like, that's Black Death. For Renaissance, it was like the birth of a lot of things. So we're gonna like rub your belly and then present. So like the baby is presented, so new birth. And then China's Ming Dynasty, you do the shoulder tap again, and then they built lots of walls. So we're building higher and higher and higher. So you got your shoulder, shoulder, hip, and then higher and higher for the rest of the measures of music, because the music plays for a little bit. So for new grammar this week, we had principal parts of irregular verb sit. So you have the infinitive, present, past, present participle, and past participle. So they are to sit, sit, sits, sat, sitting, I am sitting, and I sat. So it's to sit, sit, sits, sat, sitting, sat. Sometimes those are tongue twister. And then we had, tell me about General Robert E. Lee. In 1865, General Robert E. Lee surrendered to General Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia. So the hand motions for this are in 1865, General, this is General because they have the stripes. So General Robert E. Lee, we're gonna go Lee, surrendered to General Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia, just like that, okay? Then for Latin, we have John 1:1. We're gonna say it in English and Latin. So in the beginning was the word. In principio erat verbum. So in the beginning was the word. In principio erat verbum. And then for math, we have measurements, tablespoons and teaspoons. So first we're going to start with 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon, and then 2 tablespoons equals 1 fluid ounce. So we're going to chant those and sing them and say them with different crazy voices. For science, we have what are the major purposes of blood? And then so I drew a heart and I labeled the atriums and the ventricles. And then I have a little song that we're going to sing, but the major purposes of blood are transportation, protection, communication, and temperature regulation. Say that 10 times fast. So, and then we're going to finish with geography. So we will use our maps that I've already labeled with the mountain ranges. So we're doing the Appalachian Mountains, the southern features. Last week we did the top. So the southern features, and we have the Great Valley, Blue Ridge Mountains, Great Smoky Mountains, Cumberland Mountains, and Mount Mitchell. So we will sing our geography song. We'll look at the maps. We'll point to them as we're singing, and we'll chant it, and we'll do more of that during review. So I hope this day is wonderful. We've got lots of fun things coming, and we're gonna have a great day. And then I will see you in 2021. Bye, everybody.